everyone, my name is Caroline. I'll be teaching you Sun Salutation B today. Sun salutations are a way for you to get your muscles warm, get movement into your body. At the beginning of vinyasa classes, you'll see them as a way to warm up, to get our bodies moving before we go into deeper poses throughout the practice. You can also use sun salutations as a way to get your day started, just get blood flowing and muscles moving before your day. So to start, big toes come to touch, heels are about an inch apart. If this is uncomfortable, heels can be just below the hips. Big toes turn in slightly towards one another, parallel the outsides of your feet. Tailbone draws down towards the floor, spine is long, crown of the head extends towards the ceiling, arms alongside the body, palms facing forward. Take a round of breath just to settle in before we get moving. Inhale, sink the seat, lift the chest, arms up by ears, chair pose. Shoulders release away from the ears, gaze is straight ahead. Ears are in line with your upper arms. Squeeze your shins and thighs towards one another without actually touching them, so we're squeezing them isometrically towards one another. Inhale and exhale, release. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to shins, flatten your back, knees are bent, and exhale, forward fold. Hands come down to the mat, step the right foot back, left foot steps to meet the right. We're in plank, knees gently lower all the way down to your belly, forehead comes down to the mat. Inhale, press the tops of your feet down into the mat, hands are in line with breast line, hugging the ribs. And inhale, upward facing dog, gaze is straight ahead, press the tops of your toes down into the mat. And exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. You can move through tabletop if you need to. Begin to pedal out the feet, bending one knee at a time and then switching. Waking up the calves, waking up the hamstrings. Release both heels down towards the floor. Inhale, right leg extends towards the ceiling. Step your right foot inside the right hand. Front knee is stacked over front ankle. Left heel grounds down to the mat. Left toes are pointed to the top left corner of your mat. Feet are a couple inches apart. So think feet are on railroad tracks, not on a single tight rope. Ground both feet down into the mat and inhale the arms out and up for warrior one. On your inhale, find length up through your side body, out through your fingertips. And exhale, pull that left hip forward and right hip towards the back of your mat. Inhale and exhale, release, hands come back down to the mat. Right foot steps to meet the left, knees gently lower for modified plank. Lower all the way down to your belly, elbows pointing straight behind. Inhale, upward facing dog, gaze is straight ahead, tops of those shoulder heads roll back. And exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Again, you can pedal out the feet or take any movement here. That feels good. Just getting movement in the ankles and the whole body. Release both heels down towards the floor. Inhale, lift the left leg. Hug the left knee in towards the chest and step that left foot inside of the left hand. front knee is stacked over front ankle. Right heel grounds down towards the mat. Right toes point towards the top right corner of the mat. When you're ready, inhale the arms out and up for warrior one. Inhale, find length up through both sides of the body, out through your fingertips. And exhale, pull that left hip crease towards the back of your mat, right hip crease forward, squaring the hips to the front of the mat. Inhale and exhale, hands come back down to the mat. Step the left foot back to meet the right, knees gently lower for modified plank. Lower all the way down to your belly, forehead comes down to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog, shoulders relax away from the ears, gaze is straight ahead. And exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, step the feet in a couple inches and together. Bend your knees, lift your hips towards the ceiling, look past your hands, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long, and exhale, forward fold. We'll take one more round of Sun Salutation B. Inhale, lift the chest, arms up by ears, sink your seat, chair pose. We'll go a little faster this round. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. And exhale, hands come down to the mat, step or float back to plank. Knees gently lower, lower all the way down to your belly. Forehead comes down to the mat. Inhale for upward facing dog. Really press the tops of your feet down into the mat. And exhale, make your way to down dog. One round of breath. Inhale, lift the right leg. Right foot steps inside the right hand. Left heel grounds down. Left toes are pointed to the top left corner of your mat. Inhale the arms all the way up for warrior one. And exhale, hands come back down to the mat. Step back to plank. Knees gently lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, make your way to down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg, step it inside the left hand. Right heel grounds down, right toes pointed to the top right corner of your mat. Inhale the arms out and up for warrior one. Inhale and exhale, hands come back down to the mat. Step the left foot back to plank, knees gently lower, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, make your way back to downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to the tips of your toes, and exhale, heels release down towards the floor. Inhale, step your feet in a couple inches and together, bend your knees, lift your hips towards the ceiling, look past your hands, step or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, back is flat, neck is long, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sink the seat, lift the chest, arms up by ears for chair pose. And And exhale, back to stand, Tadasana, mountain pose. Great job, everybody. So that was sun salutation